Sherilyn, welcome to my channel. I hope you like this one. It starts off with a bit of driving in the UK for those people that are in Europe and drive on the wrong side. It gives you a bit of an idea what it's like to drive on the proper side. A little bit of Glasgow in here, give you an idea of what it's like in the UK outside London. I know some of my friends have been to the UK, but they only just seem to go to London or the cities, Glasgow, Edinburgh. We're not all like that. Most of the UK is far nicer. So I hope you like this one. Don't forget to subscribe and give me a thumbs up. Press the like button and you can catch up with my adventures next time.
Hello, this is England. For all those in Spain that follow me, this is what it's like driving on the left. And this is one of our small Somerset towns, which you may have heard of, called Glastonbury. This weekend would have been the Glastonbury Festival, 50 years, but because of the COVID-19 it's been cancelled. It's only a small town, as you can see, very historic and very pretty. When you're driving through, you can't help but take in the atmosphere and the spirituality of Glastonbury itself, even though it's a small modern town, because you just turn the corner and there's the Tor straight in front of you, and it's so impressive, so mystical. I've never been to the top. My son has, because he's worked at the Glastonbury Festival for a few years doing the recycling. I'm trying to get some good pictures. I hope you can see how impressive it is. It really is an amazing view. This is where the farm is that we're going to, and this is how close it is to where they have the festival. When you drive along this road, the Tor is up high on my left, and you see the views that it has from the top of there, how strategically placed it was for seeing the road and everything around. And Somerset is a very pretty place. Somerset is beautiful, but if not the widest. And some of these roads are not intended for lorries to come down, but we're going to a farm, so it's going to be out the middle of nowhere in the back of beyond. So we just have a bit of patience with ourselves, take it steady, don't hug the corners, especially with these high hedges at each side, because if you hug the corners, if people can't see you, and I learnt this from riding a motorbike, is that staying close into the corners, you need to extend your point of vision, so if you can see further round, they can see you coming from further away, which helps us see things coming from a distance so we can find the right place to pass, like the recycling man. This is the wide entrance to this farm. This road, as you can see from the patches on the side, this road was recently closed for over a week, I think it was. And to get into it from the other direction was just a single track, and it was so tight. And then the tankers were trying to come out where they tip their milk. This is the wide entrance, so this is the good route. It's only a very small village that this farm is based at. I would say at least 80% of the people that live in the village work at barbers, have had somebody work at barbers, their children work there, their dad or something like that. I would say at some point everyone in this village has had a family member working at barbers. In fact, the guy that loads us actually lives just across from the loading bay in the house, in the entrance. His side gate comes out into the parking area. So if I'm late there, or not too late obviously, if he's just gone in, he'll come back out again and he'll load me. Nice guy Sean, but he always does say, if you're going to park with your fridge on, can you just park a bit further forward, because it annoys the wife like mad. And this is Maryland Farm, one of the oldest cheddar cheese making places in Europe. And as we turn in, that white building over there, that's Sean's house. So as you can see, it's very close to his work. These are big vats where they hold the milk, all from local Somerset farmers. Huge vats. Huge. There's one just tipping his load. These are some screenshots of their website. Really nice people, and I do recommend you go to their website and check, and if ever you just want to treat yourself, their cheese is yummy. We're loading this. It generally goes to Mercadona's in Spain. These are some of the other things they do. Honestly, go to the website. If you see it, buy it. It's one of the best cheeses I've ever tasted. And like everybody else, they've had to brush up on their health and safety with the COVID. Brand new toilets, lots of signage, one of the cleanest, nicest places I've ever been to. And then it rains. Great British weather. 4 seasons in one day. Can't beat it. From the greenery of Somerset to the greenery of the Basque area in Spain. Very similar, but a lot higher up and a little bit warmer.
Girl, I know you done did a number on your soul. It sucks, it's sad. I wish I could, but I can't change that. But hey, good news, we've all been there a time or two. And one thing I've learned is it's gonna be hard, but trust me, girl, get up off the bathroom floor. Let's wipe the tears off your cheeks. Put on a dress and get out that door. Girl, the first shot's on me. Let's jump into a cab downtown. Let a sexy man spin you around. Let's
We're just going to call in and get some diesel. I fill with AS24 and IDS, but the AS24 is quite a good price at the moment, so we'll go in here. It's only on a little industrial estate, automatic pumps, but the reason people park here is because AS24 have put toilets and a shower on this site. There's 2 or 3 that have as well. The idea is that you use your card to get into the toilets, into the showers, but people just leave it open for the next driver. And they do get really heavily used, but it is a good idea. It just means that you can fill up, get a shower, get a cup of coffee, actually in this one as well. It's all automatic. We have some of our Eastern European colleagues here. They've been there 3 days. That guy said to me, getting drunk, but they've been away from home. Don't judge them too hard. They're not hurting anybody. Just having a laugh, getting drunk, enjoying the sunshine. Not a good view though.
come on, girl. Get up.
Apparently, storks are good looking in Spain. There used to be a load of them up in this electricity place. I don't know what's happened. They all are so precariously balanced up there.
Well, good morning. Welcome to a Monday morning. It's all gone pear-shaped. Been here for 3 hours. But somebody at Nagel has forgotten to put my load in. And as I've got 4 other... Sorry, that's the fridge going off. I've got 4 other deliveries around Madrid. I really could do with getting going. But the nice people at this place at Imprex, really helpful people, and they've been trying very hard to sort it out, but they just don't know anything about it. So Monday morning Monday morning problems, but we'll wait. The stuff on the back isn't frozen because I've got my door down, so unfortunately though it's 16 pallets, so I can't really expect the other customers that want the stuff on the front to move the 16 pallets. So working on taking it to somewhere else. Working on it. Been working on it for 3 hours, but no point getting wound up. The sun's shining. Bit of a boring view today, but the sun's shining. These things happen. I'm parked in the shade. So, more tea needed, I guess. But I'll keep you informed.
After loading the cheese, I'd gone down to Plymouth and loaded potato crisps, or chips, depending on where you're from, Euro pallets, so they went 3 across. They wouldn't accept them there that day, so I've took them into a groupage house, left them there, and they're taking them the next day. Any of you that watch my other videos might have seen me climbing Miguel's Mountain southbound, which is very windy. This is Miguel's Mountain northbound, but downhill. It's 6% for 7 kilometres. It's quite straight and it has quite a few escape lanes, but you will see the southbound road and just going across the top of us, and you'll see it on the sat nav. It's quite an amusing sight. There you go. It's just so windy going southbound uphill, and yet it's dead straight going northbound downhill. Not too bad for me today. I can set the retarder and just come down. Because I'm empty, it will just sit on the retarder, it won't push it down. But if you're coming down and you're loaded, slow down at the top, set your retarder, get your speed organised, and remember, don't feather your brakes. If you feather your brakes, they're going to overheat, and then when you get to the bottom, you'll have no brakes at all. Just all the way on, all the way off. Slow it right down, let it be to speed up itself again. If you haven't got retarder, that's the only way to do it. But use your retarder, use your 5 stages on the Scania. I can't comment on the rest because I've only had a Scania. But use your retarder, use your brains. And you're not in a hurry, you're not in a race. It's more important that you get to the bottom than the speed that you're going down it at. I've just realised that I've just said exactly the same thing to you as my brother said to me, but at least you're not getting a clip around the ear or a rap over the knuckles when you get it wrong. I've told you once, not telling you again.
Once upon a time, there was a girl running round in her daddy's old truck. Couldn't wait to see the world and shake off that dust. And once upon a dream, there was a land of bright lights and big city. Boys were fast and the girls talked pretty. Then one day I got the call. Now I got your old head. I put it on sometimes when I wish I knew what you would do when needing some advice. I got your old head, and every now and then I wear it backwards, even though you hated that. And I swear I can almost hear you laugh. It's sun-kissed and it's sweat-stained. It's too big and it's a right brain, but knowing that you're never ever coming back, that'll never be, no, never be. Old head. The years they roll on by, and when the days are black and the nights are blue, I'd give anything just to talk to you. Guess it's the little things that get you through. And I got your old head, I put it on sometimes when I wish I knew what you would do when needing some advice. I got your old head, and every now and then I
we're down. We're loading egg boxes. This place makes millions of them, thousands of them, for all sorts of people, including Asda. Nice young lad doing the loading, trying to speak English, really be helpful, but I really wish he'd leave the blocks on the pallets. So we're all loaded with our egg boxes. The Basque area is like Somerset. It's not designed for big lorries coming through, but there's a lot of industry in the Basque area, and a lot of it is down these small lanes, small roads, because everything's on a hill in the Basque area. Everything's on a hill. And most of the people in the Basque area are helpful though. I prefer the Basque area to Catalonia. Not a fan of the Catalans. They can be very rude, and they speak the language that nobody else understands, which is exactly the same as the Basque. They speak a language that nobody else understands, but they're so proud of their language in the Basque area that they don't want anybody else, any outsiders speaking it. They just, if they want to talk, if they talk to you, they'll talk to you in Spanish, or like this guy did, in English, and they'll be as helpful as possible. In Catalonia, Barcelona, or that direction, they speak this mixture of French and Spanish, and you try and speak to them in Spanish and it's que, you try to speak to them in French and it's que. They can be very rude, but the Basque is so proud of their language that they just don't want you to speak it. That's theirs. They own it. It's theirs, and they are some really nice people.
I've had a largemouth bass bust my line, a couple beautiful girls tell me goodbye. Trucks break down, dogs run off, politicians lie, been fired by the boss. It takes one hand to count the things I can count on. No, there ain't much man that ain't ever let me down. Long neck, ice cold beer never broke my heart like diamond rings and football teams have torn this boy apart. Like a neon dream, it just dawned on me that bars and this guitar and long neck, ice cold beer never broke my heart. She was a Carolina blue jean baby, fire in her eyes that drove me crazy. It was red tail lights when she left town. If I didn't know then, I sure know now. But long neck, ice cold beer never broke my heart like diamond rings and football teams have torn this boy apart. Like a neon dream, it just dawned on me that bars and this guitar and long neck, ice cold beer never broke my heart. It takes one hand to count the things I can count on, but I got one hand that's gripping down on a cold one. 'Cause long neck, ice cold beer never broke my heart like diamond rings and football teams have torn this boy apart. Like a neon dream, it just dawned on me that bars and this guitar And long neck ice cold beer never broke my heart. No, it never broke my heart.
The Basque area really is a pretty green place. In the winter it snows like mad and it gets really cold, but in the summer the shades of green, you could almost be an island.
I'm like a dog on a chain, caught on a string, never seem to get too far. Always wind up right back where you are. And I just can't see these tides that bind me, but you know I feel them just the same. These heartstrings pulling me back to you. There ain't nothing I can do, 'cause I'm tied to you. I'm like a pony at the track, keep it coming back, always coming back around. I'm a shove it on, so go and lay your money down. I just can't see these ties that bind me, but you know I feel them just the same. These heartstrings pulling me back to you. There ain't nothing I can do, 'cause I'm tied to you. Smile, the charm, the words, the spark, everything you had it. Guess I had a naive heart, 'cause boy I let you have it. You said I was your only, never thought you'd leave me lonely. You're just a lost boy with your head up in the clouds. You're just a lost boy, never keep your feet on the ground. Always gonna find a way, just because you know you can. Never gonna learn there's no such place as a Neverland. You don't understand, you'll never grow up. You're never gonna be a man, Peter Pan. Deep down I knew that you were too good to be true, but every piece and part of me wanted to believe in you. Now it's happily ever never. Guess now I know better. You're just a lost boy with your head up in the clouds. You're just a lost boy, never keep your feet on the ground. Always gonna fly.
So, couldn't film the delivery of the egg boxes. Apparently the poultry places some of them have had a lot of trouble with the animal rights type people. Now I have to say, I'm not a squeamish person at all. The one I went to, absolutely spotlessly clean, no smell, no nothing. The other one wasn't. It was enough to put you off chicken, eggs the rest of your life. I'm not squeamish, but honestly, no. So I wouldn't film it even if I could have. So we'll end that one there, and hopefully I'll catch up with you when you subscribe and you press the like button. I'll catch up with you next time. Take care.